Hey guys, how we doing? Now today we're going to be answering the questions for the Q&A, but there's a few things I want to get through first, so sit tight for a second. So the first thing is that by the time this video goes up, we will probably have hit 10,000 subscribers, which is so crazy. Thank you all so much. It means the world. It's such a huge milestone. I have like an idea in mind, but it's gonna take me some time to actually make the video. So I don't know when that'll come out, but it will come out eventually, just not right now. I want to do a better video than like just a Q&A for you. So yeah, if you're not already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, I'm just now realizing how much I'm having to add to this video. So yeah, we hit 10,000 subscribers, which mind-blowing, so crazy. So thank you guys for that. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to everyone that, you know, messaged me, congratulated me. I appreciate it. It means a lot. But I'm gonna record something like more special for 10,000 since it's such like a big milestone. So that'll come out later. For now, you know, enjoy the rest of this video. It's a long one. I apologize. I didn't want to leave any questions out, but it gets, I don't know, it's like half an hour or something right now as I'm editing it. So who knows, bro? And then the one other thing, this is just like kind of weird. I thought I'd bring it up because I don't know when I'll ever be able to mention it again. So I've noticed that in the past and now people have like said I look like celebrities or whatever, and they're just kind of funny to me. So like this is from a very old video. I was watching an old Q&A yesterday because I wanted to see like, you know, how I've changed, that kind of thing. Terrible video, by the way. It's like private, like you can't watch it, so don't even think about it. All right, I know at least one of you heard me say it was bad video and you wanted to go watch it. Well, you can't. No, okay, it's not like that bad. But, so this comment from my old friend Fonsify, he says that I look like Brendan Urie. I'll take that one. That one's a compliment. I'll take that any day of the week. But guys, I don't look like Brent Rivera.
They're the same picture.
The 5 stages of grief model postulates that those experiencing grief go through a series of 5 emotions: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
Well, thank you, Google, but why would you randomly tell me that? And one last thing before we get into the video, you may have noticed no more snapbacks. The only question now is, where is Michael's hairline? Scientists have been looking for years. It's actually number 2 on their priority list, next to the vaccine. Once they get that, they're gonna be going all out. They're gonna bring the microscopes out and everything. They're gonna be saying, where is it, man? But in reality, please don't make fun of it. I might cry. And yeah, I've never been asked this many questions, so this is probably going to be a longer video. So sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your grandma. Maybe she wants to watch, all right? Don't forget about your grandma. So the first question comes from, oh my goodness, already. Kagina N. I can't pronounce names to save my life, so I apologize. So they ask, how old are you? I am 20, going on 21. Ooh, I think that was my back. And then they ask, what are some of your pet peeves? So I think my number 1 pet peeve, this one gets me, sends me to the moon. Whenever people chew with their mouth open, I don't know what it is. It's just the noise. I can't stand it. That is by far my biggest pet peeve. Please, if you're around me, don't chew with your mouth open. The next one is just really dumb, but like, I don't know. It's always just kind of bothered me. Socks with holes in them. What do you think you are, my socks? Like, I don't know. Anytime I'll be walking and like, I'll be walking on tile and I feel my foot hit the ground, no, can't do it. I take the sock off, throw it in the trash. And then I guess the last one, but like this one's so dumb. But I don't know, when people don't hold the door open for you, it kind of just gets me, right? Like, come on, bro. We just made eye contact for like 2 whole seconds. We're practically best friends now and you can't even hold the door open for me. Favorite hobbies or sports, if you do any? So my hobbies, I would say I like playing, watching, talking hockey, just like, I feel like everyone has like one thing about them that's like kind of nerdy or whatever. And for me, it's definitely hockey. Like, I really like hockey, really enjoy it, spend a lot of my time with it. And then I guess also like I'm interested in how like people make music, like not necessarily the singing part, but like the beat, like that kind of thing, making that kind of music. It interests me, but I'm too lazy to actually learn it, so you know. And then favorite food, I mean like probably like steak, but I don't really eat that often. So like my favorite food that I actually eat, I would say would be like pasta, which I mean like I'm Italian, all right? So like if I don't like pasta, like I'm gonna get disowned, all right? So the next question comes from Laura Tinkett, and they say, who helped you more, Nate Garner or Chris Connor? I don't know, guys. Like, it's really close. Like, it's like a very slim margin, I'd say. But I'd have to give the edge to Nate Garner. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, Curtis, alright? Nate Garner. If anything, all he did, he saw my wallet and took out $200 and then kept going on his day. That's all he did for me. Next question comes from Kate H. And she says, wow, that was a very insightful video, Michael. Thank you for that. Wow, that was a very insightful comment, Kate. Thank you for that. Now, like, I used to, like, draw a little bit, but then I kind of realized I'm, like, really bad at it. So it's just kind of like, do I really want to continue drawing? And I don't have any pets, but a pug would be cool, you know? Pug would be pretty cute. So, you know, like... Ryan Gotti asks, wait, so you're from Ontario too? Yes, sir. Born and raised. I basically live in like 2 cities right now. I mean, I'm only living in one right now because of, you know, the whole thing that's going on in the world right now. We're kind of on lockdown. Next question comes from LOL, and they ask, did you have any goals when quarantine happened, and did you go through with them? So, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, like, answer this, considering quarantine technically started back in, like, what, March? And, like, I don't know about you guys, but my memory from, like, March, April is, like, non-existent. I can't remember it. So I don't really know what my goals were back then, but I have a feeling... I was in the mindset of wanting to make more YouTube videos because that's what I ended up doing. Before quarantine, didn't really make videos that often. It was maybe like once a month, once every other month, that kind of thing. So I feel like quarantine definitely motivated me to make more videos, that kind of thing. But other than that, I guess like get good grades in school, but that's kind of always a goal. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to say that I prioritize YouTube more. I set that as a goal. So yeah, I would say I went through with it. I think it's going pretty well. Next question comes from Cleo the Ostrich, and they say, how have you reacted to all of this sudden growth on your channel? You gained like 8K subs so quick, it must have been a little overwhelming. And yeah, I will say, like, the first day definitely was, I guess overwhelming would be the word, yeah? Because, like, dude, I can't even put into words. Like, I was on my phone, like, that entire day just trying to, like, respond to people, like, messaging me, calling me, like, all that stuff. I'm not trying to make that sound like a flex or anything. It's just, like, that was the reality of it. That, like, it got to the point where, like, I did end up being like, okay, I need to get off my phone. I need to get away from this from a little bit because, like, it was, like, you know, just consuming my entire life. But yeah, now it's just like, it's so cool to have like a community of people watching my videos and like commenting and stuff like that. Not that there wasn't before, but like now it's like a big amount. This next one, oh my goodness. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I know Justin, okay? So if you ever see him like spamming in the comments, that kind of thing, I know him. But yes, Justin, that was Aries at the end of my last video. And funny that you mentioned that because I emailed like his management team, whatever, to see if I could use it and not get copyrighted because since soon I'll be able to make money off my videos, I don't want them getting copyrighted. But yeah, also I know that there are other people that asked about my favorite music. I'll answer that as well when we get to it. But to answer you, Justin, Kick rocks. No, I'm kidding. I would say, like, yeah, my favorite artists are, like, John Bellion. He's probably my favorite artist overall. AJR, Aries, Lil Skies. So yeah, if any of those 5 people want to hook me up with some free uncopyrighted music that I can use at the end of my videos, let me know. Wow, that was a very insightful comment, Interstellar. Thank you for that. Okay, I'll stop with that joke now. Man, I've done like so many like embarrassing things. To pinpoint just one. So one that lives in my head rent-free. I think about this one probably more often than I should. I was probably like 13 or something. It was the end of the hockey season, so they're giving out awards, that kind of thing. And I think it was for like most improved or something. And then they were giving the award out, and they say Michael. So I'm like, oh. That's me, guys. Thank you. I stand up, and it was for a different Michael, so that was not fun. But I think just as like an overall experience, something that you guys will now know about me, I like pass out from like medical things, like needles, like anything like that. Like I pass out. I hate it. I can't control it though. So like that's definitely embarrassing because like there had been times in school where like I passed out in front of people, and it's just like. So any of my fellow people that pass out for medical stuff, leave it in the comments. We can form like a group chat or something. I don't know, like a support system. I'd say my favorite color is blue, and I have one brother, he's 28, so with that being said, the reason I'm saying his age is because he also has a wife and a kid, but I basically grew up with them, so like I consider them family too. Glad to see you're a fellow man of culture. The toilet paper always goes over, okay? If I go to someone's house and I see it going under, you know how tempted I am to just switch it for them? But I don't, because it's not my house, so, you know. But yeah, toilet paper always goes over. If it goes under, don't even speak to me. So for the clubs in high school, I played hockey for a year. So I played only 1 year because we got spanked every single game. Like, I mean, it was like 11-0 one of the games. It was so bad. And then I remember the one game we were actually winning, they pulled me. Like, coach, what are you doing, man? If I could travel anywhere, I'd say probably like Vancouver or Italy. Both of them just seem like very beautiful places. And again, I'm Italian, so I want to go there eventually. And what's your favorite book? Oh, this is gonna show how uncultured I am. I don't read often, but I do specifically remember, like in grade 6, 7, 8, something like that, I read this book named Lure by Deborah Kerbel. Yes, I had to read her name there. Don't know her name off by heart. So now, there's multiple possibilities for this. I have 3 friends that have agreed to go. I've gone on like a trip with them before, so I know it'll be a great time. It's just gonna be a matter of, you know, when can concerts happen again? And then the other possibility that my one friend brought up, and it's so funny to think of, but it won't happen. There's no way it happens. He was like, let's go on like a triple date. So yeah, you know, that might happen. I don't see that one happening, but it would be pretty funny. So what I got for Christmas, this sweater that I'm wearing, very comfy, very nice. I got this new mic, so hopefully it sounds really good. It like has a pop filter built in, so I can like say all the P's and buzz that I want. And then I got this like little baby cologne. Like, look how cute this thing is. It's not the most adorable thing you've ever seen. Look at the cute little box that it came in. Like, come on, this is the most adorable thing on the planet. And what I gave for the holidays, I gave some clothes, like a candle, bath mat set for my mom. Yeah, a bunch of stuff, but mainly clothes. Your mom asks, what music do you like? By the way, love you. Love you too. And yeah, I guess this is one of the duplicate questions. I don't know what I was doing when I was sorting through these questions, man. Okay, you can also throw this one into the mix too, because I'm an idiot and again did a terrible job at sorting these. Cryos asks, what's your favorite musical artist, art artist, or cheese artist? So art artist, I don't really know any, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm not like that into art, so I don't really know any artists. I know I'm uncultured, but cheese artists, is that like a thing? I'm gonna say, what's the guy that made like those Cracker Barrel restaurants? Like the cheese? Oh, like I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna guess 3.14159 2? I feel like that's wrong, so let's check. I actually got it right! I could have kept going! According to Google, it is 3.1415926. Hey guys, really quick, I just want to add in here in this video. So the second half of this was actually edited by my friend Diego. So big thank you to him, because this video probably would not have been able to come out this early if it wasn't for him. And yeah, he actually recently started like an Instagram photography page, so I just wanted to, you know, give a little bit of a shout out to that, just for him, you know, helping me. He didn't have to, and my phone just went off because I didn't put it on silent. So yeah, I don't know, who knows, maybe he'll be able to edit another video in the future. I don't want to like speak for him, because I don't know how enjoyable this was for him. He might have like actually hated it. But yeah, because like I was watching over it like just right now, and like it looks really good. Like there's not a whole lot that I would change anyways, so I think it's really good. Yeah, thank you, Diego. Now on with the rest of the video. Okay, this one I'm including because like my notes are just amazing. So the question from Laya asks, what the hell am I watching? And my notes say, are we including this? If so, make some joke. I don't know. Thank you, Michael, for making this very easy on myself. But to answer your question in regards to the last video, yeah, you're just watching like someone lose their mind. I don't really know. Next question comes from Alicia Ampabang. What do you do when you're not recording videos? So again, I gotta bring it back to like the hockey thing. Normally, like I'll be watching hockey, that kind of thing. Obviously, again, can't really do that right. Actually, the World Juniors are on, so you know, I'm watching that. But then like I'll be doing school. Rarely I play video games because, like, I don't know, I'm kind of just, like, over video games at this point. Like, the new Call of Duty, kick rocks, bro, alright? I'm not playing. But other than that, I mean, just, like, call with, like, friends and family, that kind of thing. You know, obviously can't go hang out with them right now, so, you know, still gotta make time for them, like, talk to them when you can. Obviously, everyone gets busy, even though that they're still in their houses, that kind of thing. So yeah. And then I guess, like, in the summer and stuff, I enjoy driving my car, but not really in the winter, because I don't really want to fishtail and die. Next question comes from Chris Nickel, and he says, what are your favorite memories? Wow, we're really just, like, digging deep with some of these questions, eh? I'd say definitely one of them would be, I went on a trip to Niagara Falls with a couple of my friends, and same with Mississauga with a few of my friends. Those are some of, like, my best memories, just lots of fun, just going on vacation with the boys, you know? Another one, I've been to Denver, Colorado with my mom twice, because my favorite hockey team is Colorado, so we've gone to, like, watch games, that kind of thing. You know, had lots of fun doing that. Great memories again. And also Denver's just a beautiful city. I'd say, like, buying my first car, like, the memory of that's, like, really nostalgic to me. That was a lot of fun. Just going from, like, it sounds so lame, but, like, going to different dealerships and driving cars, it was a fun experience. Millie Jane asks, why did you become a YouTuber? I love your videos. Thank you, Millie Jane. I appreciate it. And basically, I have, like, explained this before, but I have no problem explaining it again. So I made my first channel with my one friend back in, like, 2011, I want to say. So I've been making videos with just friends and stuff since I was 11. They were garbage, but I mean, it was always just fun to me. I also, like, watch a good amount of YouTube, so, like, you know, it always just seemed fun to make my own videos, that kind of thing. And I don't know, I'm really into editing, so this just kind of goes with that. Both recording and editing are a lot of fun. Took a lot of, like, drama throughout high school, so, you know, I've always kind of had that in me. And then with the editing, it all just kind of works out, you know. Steelers fan 1771 asks, great video, bud. Any sneak peeks on future videos? Thank you, and here you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneak peek. Taruno Nafs asks, who is your favorite fictional character and who is your favorite historical figure? Oh man. After, like, 5 hours of hard thinking, I gotta go with my boy Squidward. What? Like, come on, name a character that is more relatable than Squidward. So I guess that'd be my favorite fictional character. I never really thought about that before, so definitely some interesting questions. And then my favorite historical figure, I'd probably say, like, JFK. I don't know, that, like, whole area of history has always, like, really interested me. And especially, like, you know, how he got assassinated. So I don't know, that whole thing has always been, like, really interested in me. That's always my favorite part of history class, when you get to, like, what years were those, like the 60s? Okay, yeah, it was the 60s, thank God. Next question comes from David Vidad, and he says, how do you stop caps lock if the button is broken? Also, what's your favorite song of 2020? I'm sorry, but you just gotta throw the whole phone out. Like, go back to the flip phones. Physical buttons will never fail you. There's my advice for you. And my favorite song of 2020? Man, there's been a lot of, like, good songs this year, I feel. And again, back in, like, anything before, like, March was basically, like, a different year for me. But ones that come to my mind, at least, Fool's Gold by Aries is really good. Bummerland by AJR is one of my favorites. I'd say Lemonade by... who's even on that song? I'll also throw, like, the Oliver Tree album in there. I don't want to pick, like, just one song from the album because I really like it. What the hell happened to the camera? But yeah, lots of good music. And if anyone wants to talk music, comment down below. I love talking about music. One of my favorite interests, like I said before, so I have no problem talking about that with you guys. I Care asks, top 5 games. For this, I'm going to say Sly Cooper is probably my favorite game of all time, like the very first one. Then I'd say BioShock Infinite has one of the, like, my favorite stories. Borderlands 2 was a lot of fun. I'll say for, like, nostalgic reasons, because it's kind of one of the things that got me into video games, was Call of Duty World at War. And then probably Saints Row 3, because I think that's one of the only games I've, like, ever 100% completed. So yeah, those are probably my 5 favorite games. I could play any of them today and still have a great time on them. Miguel Ruiz Carcamo, sorry if I messed that up. Do you watch Curtis Connor? You have similar humor. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been staring at this question ever since it was commented, and I don't know if this is sarcasm or not. But yes, I do watch Curtis Connor, for those of you that are wondering. Duck Who Does Art asks, bro, can I draw you too? Like, is that okay if I post it on my channel? This is referring to the other person that drew me. Yes, go right ahead. It's super flattering that anyone wants to draw me. So if you want to, go right ahead. You can post it, do whatever you want. Actually, maybe don't do anything you want with it, but if you want to post it to your channel, go for it. Stacy Carrington and Ori Abnimelich. Man, I'm really getting worse with the pronunciation as this video goes. Both of them asked like what YouTubers you watch, what are your favorite YouTubers, that kind of thing. So I'm just looking at my subscriptions here. I'm just gonna read out ones that like pop out to me. So basically alphabetical order. I like All Gas No Brakes, Cody Co, Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez. I guess H3, but like they never upload, and like the podcast, it's pretty good, you know. I sometimes watch it, but it's kind of long. Jack's Films is a classic. JonTron, of course, Curtis Connor, Mark Ass Brownlee, he's a good one. Michael Reeves. I realize I'm probably listing a lot of people, and you probably only wanted like 3, but hey, you know what? We're gonna finish this. Mr. T Lexfi some of the time. Mr. Beast, Nasher, he's actually one of my favorites. Rob Talks Hockey, he's a smaller channel, really like him. Tactics HD, The Straight Pipes, Throttle House. I used to kind of watch Tommy Craze, didn't realize he stopped uploading. But yeah, that's my answer to that question. I don't know how many of those I'll include in the video because I just listed off like a lot, but we'll see. Nikki Campbell says you gained a new subscriber today. Thank you. Anyways, what made you want to start YouTube? Again, you know, just really enjoyed watching YouTube. It looked fun. Started with my friends and then carried over into my own channel. I Care asks, what's your favorite Fortnite? Psych. Fortnite sucks. I hear that one. JK, everyone has different opinions on different games and people should respect that. But for real, what's your favorite Minecraft block? Now guys, I'm probably gonna get like shot for this. I have played Minecraft maybe like a total of like 10 times. I don't know, it's just never really been for me. I see the appeal behind it, like everyone loves it, and I'm really happy that people like Minecraft. I'm glad that you guys have a game to play. It's just not really for me. Alley Cat asks, my only question would be, what are your future plans? Like if you have a degree, what is it in? And do you plan on doing YouTube as a full-time job at some point? So yeah, I'm in school right now, going through to become a teacher. That's like my long-term goal, I would say. I want to teach like grade 7, 8. That'd be really cool. I've done placements already and had a great time in classrooms. But doing YouTube full-time at some point, yeah, that would be a dream come true. And I mean, like, at this rate, it probably will happen eventually, which would be really cool. I would love to quit the job I'm doing now and do this full time, because it would be so fun. But obviously, I can't do that until I'm making, like, at least minimum wage. So I have no idea when that will be, but hopefully at some point in the future, because it's cool enough to be able to do this and have, like, a good amount of people watch. It would be even cooler to throw money into that mix, too. And not that, like, I'm only doing this for money, but it's, like, you know, something that you're passionate about and getting paid to do. It would be, like, example, like, me playing hockey for a living. Like, that's something I'm super passionate about, and, you know, I would love to get paid for that. However, since I'm a goalie and I'm not 6'5", I don't see myself getting drafted. But hey, Colorado, if you want to hook me up, I can still get drafted. So, I got one more year. Jordan Bowdwin asks, what is your favorite song? Like, of all time? I still listen to it. I've been listening for like 2 years now or something. Good Things Fall Apart by John Bellion. Such a good song. I know it's like technically not his song because it's with Alinium. I don't know how to pronounce it. What is your greatest fear? My goodness, we're going deep. I mean, like, okay, it makes me sound like a pussy, but I'm probably gonna go with like needles or like getting blood taken, that kind of thing. Let me explain. All right, let me explain. So as I already said, you know, medical stuff makes me pass out. Not fun. Every time I get a needle, basically, I always pass out, so that's like a given. And I've never had blood taken, so I don't know what it feels like, you know, completely foreign to me. So that would probably be like my greatest fear, just because, like, you know, it's gonna have to happen eventually. If you could be one animal, what would it be and why? Honestly, I think maybe like an ape, because I think I'm pretty much like already, I have ape tendencies, I would say. And I mean, they're like, you know, they're pretty high on the food chain, so, you know, might as well be near the top and basically just be myself. Who's your favorite singer or rapper? In total, like if I just had to pick one, I would say John Bellion. And to conclude the Q&A, I have no idea how long this is gonna be. I've been recording for like an hour and 20 minutes. From Justin Archesi, who are your best friends? I love it. I mean, like, Curtis Connor did give me a shout out, so like, we're basically best friends. But yeah, I'm close with, like, I'd say around, like, I have, like, 10-ish, like, close friends, I would say. So, you know, probably them. Minus that Justin guy. Don't really know how I feel about him. But yeah, with all that being said, I think I got to all the questions. If I missed one, I apologize. But yeah, I believe that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not gonna, stall this anymore. You've probably already been watching for a long time. But yeah, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Again, if we've hit 10K by this point, thank you so much. It's so crazy. Even the fact that we're like, 10 away, even that's just so crazy. So I'll do a video on that later, and I will have a normal video next week. I can feel myself like sweating after that. So I said I wouldn't miss any comments, so I'm adding this at the very end. Blood Jasper asked if I drink tea, and no, not really. I'm not against it. I mean, I like tea, but I normally just drink coffee every morning, never really get around to drinking tea. So yeah, that's it for the Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone watched this far, I wouldn't blame anyone if they don't, honestly.